everybody, welcome back to Hollywood Sports. That's right, guys, we're ready to do it one more time with some superstar X Factors. And guys, first up on the docket, man, first of all, I want to say thank you for clicking on the video. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you for the support on the first Superstar X Factor video. But guys, you got to know who your X Factors are on the field. You need to know who the X Factors are on the field. When you play up against these teams, guys, you need to know who you're going up against. It's like studying a playbook, baby. Studying your playbook. And first up on the docket, guys, we got wide receiver Odell Beckham of the Cleveland Browns. As you can see on the screen, guys, he's a rack 'em up. Rack 'em up means he's going to win the rack catches versus single coverage. Yeah, that's you got to know when you're going up against Odell Beckham Jr., guys, you got to know what he's all about. He has the rack 'em up. He wins the rack catches versus single coverage. So what does that tell you? What does that tell you? If you're going up against him and for the Cleveland Browns, Beckham Jr., Odell Beckham Jr., you got to double team him. You got to double team him, guys. And as you can see, he's a grab, and one of his traits is grab and go. He's gonna grab it and go. That's probably part of the rack. You know, rack stands for run after catch. So he's gonna grab it, grab that football and go. Quicker turning and charge and change of direction after a catch, which means he's gonna break some big yards after the catch. Grab and go. He's gonna grab it, quicker turning and change of direction after the catch. Come on, guys, that's dangerous. He's dangerous. He's going to make some big plays, guys. He's going to make some big plays. His other trait is jukebox. Jukebox, which means he's faster. He got a faster juke animation. He's quicker turning and on the change of directions after the catch, and he's got a faster juke animation. So you got to watch his juke, guys, after he catch the ball. So when you're going in for a tackle, you have to watch Odell Beckham's juke. Odell Beckham Jr. juke. All right, guys. All right, man. I just told you about Odell Beckham, guys. He's going to be a game changer, man. He's going to be big. So the next on the docket, guys, you all know who he is. Former wide receiver. Former Pittsburgh Steelers wide receiver. Oakland Raiders, Antonio Brown. He's another superstar X Factor, man. You definitely have to know about Antonio Brown. You need to know what you're going up against Antonio Brown. He's also has the trait of rack 'em up, guys. Rack 'em up, which means he's going to win the rack catches versus single coverage. Again, what does that tell you? When you hear rack 'em up, you cannot face him with single coverage, which means you have to know your defensive playbook. Now we're talking about X and O's. Now we're talking about chess. We're talking about strategy, baby. We're talking about the chess match, right? You need to know what's in your defensive playbook for him. But when you got a scheme against Antonio Brown, you got a scheme against Antonio Brown, guys. We know we have to double team him, but you have to set your defense up. If you double team Antonio Brown, what about the other guys on that Oakland Raiders offense, right? So you got to scheme, guys. You got to scheme. And he's another guy that has a grab and go. He's quick turning and change of direction after the catch, which means he's going to be a playmaker. So you got to pick the right defensive plays against Antonio Brown for the Oakland Raiders. And he has a trait called route apprentice, guys. He's a route apprentice. He has 4 additional hot routes from any receiver position. So you can put him in the slot. You can put him on the left side. You can put him on the right side, right? He's a route apprentice, right? He has 4 additional hot routes from any receiver's position. He can play at the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, or the 5, right? And you put him in the slot, he's definitely going to be dangerous. So, guys, you need to understand what you're going up against. Antonio Brown of the Oakland Raiders. He's a rack 'em up. He has grab and go, and he's a route apprentice. Man, that's a lot to go up against, man. That is a lot to go up against. You have to know who you're going up against when you're playing against the Oakland Raiders. Okay, next on the docket, man, we have tight end. George Kittle. The other two, Odell Beckham and Antonio Brown, was wide receivers, but we got George Kittle of the San Francisco 49ers, tight end George Kittle. He also is a rack 'em up, guys. He's a rack 'em up. These guys gonna rack 'em up, man, which means he's gonna rack catch versus single coverage. And you talking about a tight end running those streaks, man. You talking about a tight end running those posts. Well, basically everybody's gonna put the tight end on streaks, guys. And his trade is a route apprentice. Oh man, playing tight end as a route apprentice, which means just like Antonio Brown, he has 4 additional hot routes from any receiver position, which means he's going to be a dominant tight end. You can put him on the edge if you want. You can put him in the slot if you want. He's going to be a dangerous guy, guys. So when you go up against George Kittle of the San Francisco 49ers, man, you got to know we got to learn these traits, guys. We have to learn these traits when we're going up against our opponent. When we're going up against the team, we have to study who their X factors are. We have to know who their threats are. That's what I like about this, man. We really got to have game planning. Game planning. When you playing against this guy, George Kittle, you have to have the right defense ready to go. You have to have the right defense ready to go, guys. Hey, I like the challenge here. This is going to be a chess match, baby. Play calling is going to be part of the skill gap. I'm telling y'all right now. You can't just pick any play and try to do it all yourself. You have to make the right calls, guys. Play calls. It's like a defensive coordinator. You got to make the right calls, baby. Being a route apprentice, that's dangerous, man. That is a serious trick right there. And then he has a double move elite. Ooh, as a tight end, a double move elite, he has a higher chance of success when running a double move. Man, he's gonna be a guy people gonna cheese with. You know, they're gonna use him all the time, guys. So he's a good guy. You gotta keep. Hey. You gotta have some good linebackers. You gotta have some good linebackers. You gotta scheme against this guy, man. Double move elite, higher chances of success when running a double move. Oh man, this guy's gonna be awesome. You know, I like to challenge these guys every week. See, we always say it doesn't matter what team you go up against, but now it does, baby. It does matter what team you go up against week to week to week to week to week based on the X factor, the superstar X factors. All right, man, guess what? Our fourth and last guy, you see him on the screen, baby, Russell Wilson. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Man, he's a blitz radar, man. He's a blitz radar. Russell Wilson, guys. Man, you guys know you got to scheme for Russell Wilson, man. You have to. You have to. He's an escape artist. Improved scrambling speed behind the line of scrimmage. Ooh, you better have your contain up. You better have your quarterback contained. You probably better have a spy up. Man, you got to call the right plays. He's an escape artist. If you get him in the pocket, baby, he can stay in the pocket. He can roll to the left. He can roll to the right. But he's an escape artist. Ooh, man, it sounds so good. Man, then he has the dashing dead eye. The dashing dead eye. Protect the pass accuracy while running outside the pocket. Again, you better have your quarterback contains up, baby. He's a dashing dead eye, which means he can throw a perfect pass while he's running to the outside. Perfect pass accuracy while running to the outside of the pocket. Man, he's going to be a serious weapon. Escape artist. Dashing dead eye. Now he's an agile extender. Higher chance to evade the first sack by blitzing defensive back. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. That's a lot to handle right now. You're only talking about Russell Wilson right now. You're not even talking about the other X factors that may be on that offense. You got to worry about Russell Wilson when you play the Seahawks. Man, it does matter who you play in this year's Madden 20. You know, we could always say, oh, it doesn't matter what team you play, man. Everybody plays the same. But guess what, guys? We got superstar X factors on all the teams now. And you see Russell Wilson, baby. Woo-wee. He's got some beautiful X factors, man. Beautiful X factors. He's a blitz radar. All right, guys, that's it, man. You got to study your playbook. You have to know who you're going up against every single week in your franchise. You have to know who you're going up against when you play competitive man, you have to know who you're going up against. You have to know these X factors. You have to study these X factors. You have to game plan for these X factors. And I love it, man. It's going to be a chess match, right? They're trying to get in the zone. You're trying to get in the zone. You're trying to break their zones. They're trying to break your zones. We got to call the right plays. Beautiful. But Russell Wilson is going to be a serious a weapon in Madden NFL 20. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. We got to learn these X factors. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Join the team of Hollywood Sports. It's going to be exciting. Like I said, guys, I'm going to be running my CFL franchise. I'm going to be playing Ultimate Team. And you know I'm going to be running Sunday Night Football going head-to-head, baby, online. You don't want to miss it. And as always, hopefully, I will see everybody on my next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for watching.
That's all, folks.